from YosoBoho. Welcome back to my channel and another Thursday night thrifting adventure. Tonight we are shopping in the Middleton, Maryland Goodwill. Yes, I said Maryland. If you joined me on Tuesday, you know that me and my mom and my sister took a short road trip into Virginia, actually right near Virginia Beach in Portsmouth, Virginia. We visited some family. It was a very short trip, and we actually bumped into a Goodwill on the way there and then planned to stop on the way back and stretch our legs. And this little Goodwill in Middleton was small, but we found some great things. So I did roll my camera while we were there, and I'm going to share that with you, and then we will interrupt and I'll show you some of the haul. All right, let's get shopping. This place was pretty small, but they had a pretty good arrangement of things, and I'm telling you, when you take your road trips, plan to do your leg stretches in some place like this. It was just perfect. Got us moving around and, got our blood flow back before we got on the road. Now, I had a pretty good feeling about this place when I spotted this guy. I absolutely adore this piece. I did not adore the $4.49 price, but brass is so big right now, and this bull is just awesome. So I totally scooped him. Not a bad way to start, right? This guy is awesome. This is I want to say mid-century ashtray. It is a bull. It is brass. I love it. Look at the character on his face. He's just phenomenal. I am seeing maybe about 4 or 5 of these listed on eBay. They're listed anywhere from like 20 something to like $75. So I don't know. I have somebody in mind for this. I have a buyer who always has me looking for bulls and bull things, and I think that he's gonna want this. Now, I spent $4.49 on it, and I will probably ask somewhere in the $30 to $40 range for this piece. It's just a great piece, and I think he's going to be really happy when I contact him about this find. So yay, great way to start the trip. The next thing I spotted were these angels back here. I thought they were really cute. Again, these are mid-century. These are made in Taiwan, and they're made of paper mache. I do not know what they were priced. I don't remember seeing a price on them or checking the other ones. I probably would have scooped those if they were $1 a piece, but the prices here were a little bit higher, so I'm assuming they were not that low. Checking out the baskets up top. These blue plates down here, do you see them all the time? I see them all the time. We're going to get back to them in a second. This was a fused glass piece. I looked it up. It's not worth a ton. And it's one of those things I would not want to ship. All right, back to the blue plates. So I see these all of the time. I rarely bother with them because I'm sure I looked them up in the past and they're not worth much. But there are some out there that are worth a lot of money. It's worth taking the time on eBay to check them out. In fact, here's a plate that you should be looking for. It was made in 2010. Here's a little homemade Christmas tree. Man, did they use a lot of snow on that. Can't even see the lights. Had quite a bit of holiday stuff, and I took a little bit of time to look through everything. But, there's certain times of the year that I'm like, oh, did we have to look at the holiday stuff? I do not like clowns. Y'all know I do not like clowns, but I did look him up because he had a very kind of Yadro-like glaze and style. Now I'm looking at some weird red duck with a hook in his head. I don't know what that was about. A little puppy there was kind of cute. Now we're over to some candle things. That piece looked modern. And my sister's over here next to me. She found these really cool candle holders. She said they were made in Spain. I like that they were cast iron and wood. And I'm not even sure why I didn't look at them again. I was maybe distracted by this cute guy here. And then my sister said, "Oh, what is this?" And we guessed that it was a towel bar that you could hang it on the wall and maybe hang a towel from it. And she had been over here looking for a while, so when I grabbed this guy, she said, "Broken toes," and I went, "Oh, darn. Hate when that happens." He's so cute. I sell quite a few of those on eBay. They don't go for a lot, but one that size is probably a $10 to $15 piece. Oh yeah, and then we were looking at all these glasses and joking how it would be cool if I found an R glass, a Dorothy Thorpe R glass, because I had been looking for one and was so hoping to find one. And then she's like, "Oh, here it is," and showed me. It's not. It's not at all a Dorothy Thorpe monogram glass. Thanks so much, Cindy. Speaking of glasses, these were some great vintage glasses in here. I loved both the green and the amber. Look at that kind of chunky block bottom there. We had so much glass in the car to, bring home that I just could not entertain picking up any more glass. Gotta check out the mugs. I don't think I found any. Oh, I joked with my sister that too bad this didn't say Pops, because her youngest calls my dad Pops. That one said Pop Pop. Don't think I found any mugs this day. I want to say there was a Villeroy and Bach mug in here. I've been running into a lot of Villeroy and Bach things lately. Yeah, it's right here behind that mug I just touched, right here. Always look up Villeroy and Bach. It's a great name. Now, these didn't have much value, but do look those up for sure. This was a cute little piece. I think I looked that up too. That's in the $10 to $12 range. This one goes with this one, so I had to move it. Even in Maryland Goodwills, I have to reorganize. Something caught my eye. Ah, yes, the Calphalon waffle maker. This may be a regret. I don't remember what they had priced on this. Yeah, $8.49. Okay. I probably should have picked this up. It looks a lot better on camera than I remember it in the store. I don't think it was in all that great a shape. It needed some serious cleaning, and I was trying to decide if it was worth it. And I don't know, I just wasn't excited to list it, but I probably should have picked that one up. I probably would have gotten at least 40 or 50 bucks for it. That is a Libby juice pitcher back there. They go for about 10 bucks, but that's with the lid, and that one didn't have a lid. We're on to some plastic things, and then look what I see back here. It's a wall of bags. You all know I love a wall of bags. I was kind of excited to get back to those, but of course then I get distracted by the wood because I also love the wood section, so we gotta check out what's over here. I don't even remember seeing that big purple clothespin there. I do remember this piece. This I thought was treasure craft. It was so unbelievably heavy. And it turns out it's a California original. And these don't have a lot of value. It would probably weigh at least, I want to say 8 to 10 pounds. I mean, it was so heavy. I could not believe it when I picked it up. All right, maybe not that much, but a lot. It had a couple of chips on it. This was a nice old piece. It was a A-price import, and I'm betting that kind of screwed onto something else, or I don't know. It had a little kind of screw hole in the bottom. No idea what this is. I thought maybe it was broken, but it doesn't look broken. Somebody's clay homemade piece. And yay, a big wall of bags. Unfortunately, this was not the best wall of bags. I'll show you in a bit. Actually, you'll see here in a bit. The way that these hooks were, they were kind of like straight. You could not move things around on these pegs because they would just fall off the wall. Did you see that? Literally, like, you had to be so careful. Do you see, looking down, how like those little tags are on the very edge of those pins? Oh, yeah, it was stressful. But at least I found these. The way that the pegs were sitting in the wall, everything was at a weird angle, and I get over there and I drop, you saw me drop that first thing. It was plastic, thank goodness. But Mom dropped one that she said was glass and it broke. And I mean, there was no doubt that a lot of things get broken on this wall. I love the bags on the walls. I don't like the extra plastic. I wish there was a better solution for bags on walls. I'll have to think of something and make suggestions. But I do love the bags and going through those things. But this wall was just not built to hang that amount of bags, and at those angles, it was so sketchy. I was so anxious about it. But I did find these on the wall. Let me open it so that we can see better. The one that I saw in here that I looked up was the mug, but let's take a look first at this pretty bowl that was in here. It's just a simple pottery bowl. It looks like it's signed, I hate to say this, but it looks like it's signed loser. You tell me, what does that say? It looks like an LOSER. I'm sure it doesn't say that. I'm gonna have to do some research and find out if this is maybe it's a local potter somewhere in Maryland right there. But look at those colors. You know me, I love a good drip glaze. This one is fantastic. It's in beautiful shape. It's just a nice little bowl. I don't know, maybe I'll put this at the shop. I'm not sure that I'll get too much attention with it on eBay. Maybe I find this, you know, this is like a really popular potter. I don't know yet. We'll find out. The other piece that I loved in here, and the reason why I grabbed this bag, was this. Look at him. He says Irish leprechaun right on him. And he's got a hammer and a shoe. So it looks like maybe he's a shoemaker, a boot maker. What do you think? I don't know. Now, it's not signed on the bottom, but I have found another one of these and I'll show you the comparison. It does have the letters LE back here, and I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get that off with a little magic eraser. But the overall condition of this mug is really nice. And it looks like I should be able to sell it on eBay for, you know, right over 20 bucks. That's great. I bought the entire bag for $3.49. So if I can get 20 for this and even, you know, 8 for this, that's a great flip. My sister found this pretty pottery piece as well. This is made by Lenny Hughes, who owns a Color and Clay Company. You can find her online. Beautiful things. And then speaking of beautiful things, my sister found this piece, and This was a super find. This was the best find of the day. It is an olive wood and porcupine quill vase. And oh, I just love it. My sister always seems to find the good stuff. Just ask her, she'll tell you that. This is awesome. This is a piece of olive wood with porcupine quills that was created in Eritrea, which used to be Asmara, Ethiopia, which is where I was born. And to find this in a Goodwill in Maryland was just fantastic. It is beautifully built with this metal inside. It's in wonderful condition, and it still has its original tag on it. You can see just enough information on here to see that it was made in Africa, and it says Asmara, Eritrea, Ethiopia with a P.O. box. How wonderful is that? I have several things that are made with these porcupine quills. I have some shields, some weapons. Most of them were made for the tourist trade. But my mom also has two beautiful candlesticks that are coming to me that are also from when they were there, that are going to match this so beautifully. And I cannot wait to add them to my decor with just two beautiful candlesticks and some sort of arrangement in this piece. So I will show you a picture of those candlesticks here so you can see what they look like. So I was excited that my sister found this piece. I think it's gorgeous. These sell really well. If you do a search for olive wood and porcupine, you'll see in eBay there is a bunch of stuff that was made with these elements, and I'll share a picture of a bunch of them, but take a look around. They do sell well. Keep your eye out for them. I think this one, I originally found it and I think it sold somewhere in the like $55 to $60 range. I also have a comp, but it was an earlier comp where it sold for like $75. This is not going to be for sale. This is gonna, stay in my personal collection because now I have a growing collection of these porcupine pieces, and that's pretty cool. I did look through some clothes before we headed to the cash register, and I found a really nice pair of linen pants, perfect for summertime. I've been looking for a pair and I found them there, which is great. I think I paid $4.99 for them. Yep, $4.99. And this will be perfect for summer. I don't usually share when I buy clothes. It's not like I have, a fashion show, but mostly everything that I own, minus like some LuLaRoe, because I have a best friend who sells LuLaRoe. So I do have some LuLaRoe, but mostly everything I own that you will see me in is purchased secondhand at a thrift shop. So including this top, which I've had for years and years and years, this sweater, the pants I have on, everything I'm wearing right now, including this necklace, has been thrifted. So I'm a huge fan of that, of not, expanding my footprint by buying a lot of new stuff. I am, though, always looking for good staple pieces. So I was thrilled to find a new pair. That is the whole trip, people. That was our haul from that shop. I don't think Mom got anything. Maybe she got one thing. I don't remember. Cindy probably got clothes because that's what she always buys. But these were the things that I found, and I thought they were great little treasures for our stop. I was very happy. So I thank you so much for joining us on our little road trip adventure, our second Goodwill stop. And I hope that you will join me again next week to see what we get into. All right, everybody, take care. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel so much. Hit that little alarm so you know when I put up a new video a couple times a week. And click the like button if you like the video. Click the dislike if you didn't. Who am I to say? And then leave me a comment below. Tell me what you liked that I found, or maybe what you saw that I didn't see, or just say hello and then share the video so that we can continue to grow the YosoBoho tribe. All right, y'all, I appreciate you. I will see you next week on Tuesday.